Hi, my name is Jess and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I'm going to help you make 3 key mindset shifts that are going to help you transition from a teacher into an online business owner or teacherpreneur, which is just the word teacher and entrepreneur put together. Now, an entrepreneur is someone that runs their own business. An entrepreneur is someone that sells products or services in exchange for a profit. I know as a teacher you already have some incredible skills, but one thing that's going to help you succeed as an online business owner, as a teacherpreneur, is working on your mindset. And I truly believe business is 80% of your mindset, what's going on up here, and 20% of the hard work, the systems, the strategies, selling, marketing, social media, all of that kind of stuff. I know that you can do, but the bit that can be hard to tackle is our mindset. Why? Because that's something we have to work on a day-to-day basis. And up until now, we have a teacher mindset, a mindset that is very much stuck in the teacher world, and we want to bounce out of that and get into the business world where we can turn your passions and skills into profit. But in order to do that, we need to work on your mindset. So here is the first mindset shift. Remove the limit. The limit that has been put on you to earn a certain amount of money, to be in a certain career, to achieve X by a certain age, or to live a certain way by a certain age. All of these limits and expectations are usually set upon us by other people and how they've lived their life. The limit of what's been done before by a teacher, therefore what should be done by teachers. We need to remove that. When you're entering into the business world, there is no limit. There's no limit on what you can do or how creative you can be or how much income you can earn. There is never that ceiling. If you've applied for a teaching job before, you know that there is always an expectation of salary. This is how much a teacher earns, and that's it. There is nothing we can physically do about it. That's how much a classroom teacher earns. That's how much an online tutor earns. That's how much an ESL teacher earns. There is just this set salary. And unfortunately, when we work for other people and we put them in control of our jobs and our careers, then they are the ones that set that limit upon us. Now, as a business owner and as a teacherpreneur, there isn't that limit. We're removing it, we're deleting it, we're escaping, backspace, gone. I don't want to hear it anymore. It's time to set new limits for yourself. A limit on how much you want to earn, a limit on where you want to live, what kind of lifestyle you want to have. You're now in control of those limits, and those limits are only limited by your imagination, which is why I said 80% of all business building is working on your mindset, to believe that you can, to take action and to make it happen for yourself. So that first mindset shift is to remove any limit that has previously been set upon you by family, friends, society, even yourself. It's time to remove that limit. I specifically remember working with Christina, who is a Portuguese teaching business owner, and when we first worked together, she didn't believe it was possible to make money online. It's something that she'd not done before. It was very new to her, and we spoke about this. We spoke about the mindset behind we have to believe that it's possible for ourselves. By the end of our time working together, she sent me this message, and it was from a student that had purchased her lesson package whilst Christina was sleeping. Now before, if we don't think that these kinds of things are possible, if we have a limit that you can't earn money online or you can't earn money when you're sleeping, then that is pretty much the lid that we're putting on our capabilities. When we open up that lid and just be more open to more possibilities, then more possibilities will start happening for us. Yes, you're going to take the action and you're going to put in hard work and effort, but first of all, we have to be open to creating our own limits. This is Christina's Instagram if you want to go and follow her. She's incredible. She's a Portuguese teacher and a fellow teacherpreneur who is doing incredible things with her Portuguese teaching business. Moving on to our second mindset shift, and that is that there is always enough. This is focusing on a scarcity and lack of mindset versus an abundant mindset. If you want to run a successful online business, entering into that business, having this scarcity mindset, this feeling of there isn't enough students that are going to buy my lessons, there aren't any people that are going to buy from me, there are already too many people doing a similar thing to me, there's too much competition. Having this feeling of there just isn't enough for me to enter this business world, we want to approach business with an abundant mindset, knowing that there are enough students that are going to buy from your business, there are enough teachers that are going to buy from your business if your audience is teachers, knowing that having competition and having other people doing similar things to you is just a sign that this industry is thriving and competition is healthy. Even thinking that there aren't enough ideas, or you don't have enough ideas, or there aren't enough opportunities out there, this kind of thinking keeps us in a bubble of there isn't enough, so I'm just not going to try. There is enough. There is a place for you in this online world to succeed. Switching into a mindset of there are enough students, there are people that are willing to buy from my business, there are enough people that need my help, there are enough teachers. So that was the second mindset shift, to work on this abundant mindset. My third mindset shift, which is my biggest piece of advice I can give you as an aspiring teacherpreneur, and it's to lean into you. You are already successful. A successful business owner looks like you. A successful teacherpreneur looks like you. There is no need to replicate or to copy what other online teachers are doing. Just because it seems to be working for them doesn't mean you also have to work in that same way. Back when I first got into this online ESL world, teaching English online, I thought that in order to be successful as an online English teacher, I needed to look a certain way, or act in a certain way, or teach in a certain way. You know, those out there teachers that have bright colours and big backdrops and are enthusiastic and extroverted. Now, as much as I love that and I wanted to be like that because that's what seemed like a successful teacherpreneur, it isn't who I really am. I'm not like that, and that's not how I deliver my lessons, and it's not how I teach and coach and work with my students. So it didn't feel right, and it didn't feel good building my business in a way that other people seem to be really good at doing, and I was like, I don't enjoy this, but it's because I wasn't fully being myself. So to lean into you, I want you to know that your passions, your skills, your hobbies, your interests all make you who you are, and all of those are part of your teacher brand. Your teacher brand is how you show up online, what things you share about yourself, how you present and teach. These things are a reflection of who you are, and what happens when you show this side of you, particularly on social media, is you attract like-minded people. You attract customers and students and clients who have very similar values and beliefs to you. So you're building up a business and a community of people who have these similar interests to you. Now, if you lean into what someone else is talking about and how someone else is acting and trying to do that because that's what you see as successful, it doesn't feel good for you, and then you end up attracting the wrong type of customer because they don't align with who you are as a teacherpreneur. Becoming a teacherpreneur, you might think that the only online business to start is a teaching business because you have teaching skills, therefore a teaching business makes the most sense. And that's also what I thought too. Getting to know yourself also helps you choose a business model and a type of business that suits your individual wants and likes and needs. If you want to check out this video right here on choosing the best business model for you, I go through the most common business models that teachers start, and you can figure out which one is going to be best for you. Personally, for me, teaching one-on-one lessons, I enjoyed it for a short period of time, but I realized that I enjoyed pre-recording content, I enjoyed editing, I enjoyed creating lessons, filming them, and teaching that way, teaching virtually instead instead of having all of these back-to-back lessons. That's what suited me because I'm an introvert and I like to be at home with my dog. But you might be very different. You might want to communicate live with people. You might want to have those back-to-back lessons. You might want to have a product or a digital product and earn an income that way. There are tons of different ideas and I do share them in this video right here. And my final tip I want to give you is choose today that you are going to be a successful teacherpreneur. A successful teacher that earns a steady, consistent income online. A successful teacherpreneur that impacts and makes an income online. It's all within your control. And that's one thing that from a young age, we always put that control in other people's hands, letting other people choose the direction of our careers and our journeys and our lifestyles. But what I want for you is for you to create an online business that's both fulfilling and bringing you in the income that you definitely deserve. And I want to leave you with one of my favorite quotes by Mary Kay Ash, and she says, "Don't limit yourself. Many people limit themselves to what they think they can do. You can go as far as your mind lets you believe. Remember, you can achieve that. The only limit that we have is our mindset." So choose today that you're going to be a successful teacherpreneur, work hard and make it happen, and I'm excited to see what online business you create. I'll leave a couple of my previous videos here. If you want to continue learning how to be a successful teacherpreneur, I hope you enjoyed this video and I will speak to you next time. Bye!